Hey everybody, TC here from TC's Bunch of Stuff, and welcome back to Raft Mechanic Survival. This is episode 8, and we're starting off right where we left off from episode 7. So we need to grow crops, and our goal is to reach the abandoned city. I'm gonna do this again, am I? Ain't I? Come on. There we go. At least I was able to get out of it this time. You know what? Let me, there we go. Alright. So we dropped off the fruit packages, got ourselves a spud gun finally. But we need, like I said in the last episode, we need 3 more spud guns. So when my friend Andy plays, I want him to have a spud gun. And I need 2 more spud guns to make 2 of the harpoon guns, which are kind of like a sniper rifle. Pretty cool. So we're done with the car for now. Let's put that away. You know, it doesn't matter what type of block I use. There we go. Alright, let's do this. And then I want it facing, yes, I want it facing that way, so we'll just grab it there. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. I don't understand this light spot. I mean, is that coming from that? I guess it is, huh? Alright, whatever. Yeah, those aren't ready yet. Okay, let's, we needed blueberries, which I do have more of. Yeah, okay, so I got more blueberries. We do need more oranges, though. So we need, what, 20 more blueberries. And a bunch more oranges. I think these are all, yeah, these are all ready to go. So, there we go. Give you guys some daylight here. Alright, that can be replanted. I need water. Okay, that's done. That's done. Nothing there. Okay, so all the planting plots are empty. Let's clean up our inventory. Out there. We got plenty of carrots. I don't need any bananas right now, right? Or do I? Okay, I'm confused, but that's okay. You know, it's okay to be confused sometimes. I'm going to use fertilizer because I have a ton of it. we go. Okay, it's oranges. And we need blueberries. Okay, that's all my double planting plots. Should I use the singles? Kind of a waste. Oh, I got a tomato in there. Yeah, we can use the singles. Why not? Let's splurge. Okay, that's all planted. For now, we can put that away. And let's do this. Where did I put my... It's not going to be in those. It's not there. Why are there extra carrots in here? Okay. Not in there. I really need to make designated spots for things. Not in there. There it is. Looking for the seed press. Okay, so blueberries, more, oranges, more. Okay. I am done with... Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, let's upgrade those rear shocks a little bit on the car. Or truck. Alright, so maybe 2 upgrades each. Ooh, wow. The component kit usage jumps. Alright, we'll just do 1 each. Yeah, that should be good. It'd be really nice if there was a more advanced version of the water purifier that you could not only upgrade, but you could actually hook it up to a chest and just have it constantly cranking out water. That would be cool. You know, I mean, even if it was like extremely resource intensive to make one, it would be worth it, you know, than having to go through and click over and over and over again, you know, and these take up so much room. Alright, so we got plenty of water now. Let's get this stuff picked up. I'm going to place that down there and then transfer it to there. But let's put this away first. I just noticed I'm running a little low on wood, which is not an issue because I got plenty. There we go. don't have any more room in here, I know that. Well, a little bit. A little bit. There. Okay, now I don't have any room. Alrighty. These things are doing well. They're actually almost done. Man, the fertilizer really speeds things up. Alright, so I did make a second empty chest. Might as well stick that in here. I don't have room in here. Why don't I have room in here? What did I put in here that wasn't in here before? Interesting. Okay. Can I do anything with this? It's just a frozen ant. Okay. You just hang out there next to the toilet, I guess. Funny, funny, funny. Okay. Okay, get him out of here. Alright, so let's grab as much of this as we can. Put it up in here. How many more? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there was a partial stack, so let's get that topped off. There we go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie. And it's almost night again. Okay, these things are done, right? I still got some seeds, so let's collect. 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 Kind of wish it would remember the thing you were clicking on before, you know? That would save a little bit of time. Okay. I'm missing something? I thought I collected blueberries too. Oh, wait a minute, there's some I haven't collected yet. There they are, okay. There we go. Alright, so let's see where we're at. That was only 8? It seems like it should be more than that. Okay, so that'll give us 2 more spud guns, but we need more. We need another double set, so I need to do more orange seeds. So let's take 4 of those and I'm going to clean this up because I need more room. Okay, there we go. Grab that. So, blueberry seeds and orange seeds. So we got more seeds, we're good on that. So while this is growing, I should probably head back to the fruit packing station. So let's do that. Fruits, set waypoint. There we go. That's that away. Okay. This chest can go there temporarily. You know what? Let's speed this raft up here. I kind of want to put some in the front with steering. Let's do that. Do I want to go big propellers or small propellers? Let's put this on a lift. Bring it over here where there's some room. That looks good. Okay. Bring it down. So, propellers, there they are. Yeah, let's go small propellers. It takes metal block 1, which is fine. I got a good amount of that. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, I got a decent amount of that. So I'm thinking 8 small propellers. And I'm thinking, oh wait a minute, do I have any bearings? I got 5. I only need 4, so that's good. Okay, 4 bearings. I'm gonna use tier 3 metal to drop it down. Probably make a little more tier 3. Because I'm not sure 4 units down is enough. It might be. I also need some of the bigger T-pieces. So let's do that. That's this one here. I just need 2 of those. I actually do need more bearings because I want the steering. So I need 6 total. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. Alright, so 1 more of that. And like I said, more tier 3 metal. 10 more should be plenty. But while I'm at it, I'll make a couple more on the tier 2 just to keep that replenished. Okay, that should be all I need. So we got the extra on that, we got the extra on that, we got the extra on that. I think we're good. Okay, so here is my plan. I'm going to come in just a little bit, like maybe this one here. Let's grab the tier 3 metal. Can I not place tier 3 metal on the bottom of these flotation things? Oh, I can put it on the side but not the bottom? Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, so I gotta change my plan. So, you know what? I can put it on this. This raises up and down, so I need to move out and then down. Let's see what the diameter of those small propellers is. Oh, I didn't make it there. I thought I made it there. Must have made it over here. Nope, that's glue. Where's the propellers? Well, that was weird. Wait a minute. Oh, I was looking at the planting plot. Silly, silly, silly. I'm not gonna have enough room to hold them all. Let's stick that down for now. Stick that down for now. Stick that down for now. Okay, let's grab one of these, see what the diameter is. Okay, so we just need to drop down 3 for clearance, 3 units. So that's pretty nice. Right now the water line is like just below this. So we're gonna come out 1, 2, 3. Right? Because if I put that there, yeah, there's plenty of clearance there. So that should be good. Let's do the same on this side. 3 there. Now we're going to come down. Yeah, 3. Because it's going to be actually 4 by the time I put the T-piece on. So 3 down. 3 down. And then we need the bearings. Bearing there. Bearing there. And T-piece is going to be just like that. Is that going to cause interference though? Is that going to like hit when it rotates? I should probably put some straight pieces on there. Yeah, let's do a straight piece front and back. Alright, let's lower this down. So parts, actually I think I have 1 or 2 of those. Just 1. Alright, so I need 3 more of those. Excellent. I'm hoping I got enough connection points with my current seat. Any day now. There we go. You know what? I am going to spend the... Whoa, what the heck? I'm going to spend the component kits if I have enough. I do. Right, this is going to be a big chunk of... Don't do that. Big chunk of component kits, but I'm going to do the last upgrade on this, which doesn't give you any more slots or anything, but it decreases your time by almost half for fabricating. Alright. Alright, so that would be good. Yeah, I got the pieces I need. Alright, so grab those. One there. One there. One there. One there. Bearing. 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 Okay. So I need the rest of the propellers. Excellent. So these will go on normally. 1, 2. These will be inverted. So Q. Does that even change anything? Oh, the completely symmetrical. Okay. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. And it. There we go. That is my idea. I gotta make sure that rotation doesn't hit the catch nets, though. I might have to come down a little more. Yeah, why don't I do that? That's kind of high. That's kind of high. Alright, I can just do that. And 1, 2. Same thing over here. 1, 2. Where's the top? Why is the top on the bottom? Oh, you silly bugger. Flipped upside down. Stay. Stay. Okay. Oh, that should definitely clear. Okay, I like that. I like that. Alright, so... Now, the only thing is, I gotta be careful. I mean, I don't think it would hurt anything, but I gotta make sure I'm not steering when I lift it, which I don't think that's an issue. I never hold down the steering while I'm shutting that on and off, so that, yeah, no, that's not a problem. Alright, so wire the seat to that guy. Good, good, good. And to that guy. Good, good, good. And hopefully I got enough... oh, yeah, I should definitely have enough connections on the engines. Yep, plenty of connections. Good. Alright, so... rotation now. I want it rotating that way. Alright. No, the other way, because I want to go forward. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Don't mind me. Brain not working. That's good. That needs to be reversed. Okay, so... that needs to be reversed. Ah! And that needs to be reversed. Now, that should be good. So now if I rotate... right, it goes right, or left, it goes left. Beautiful. That'll increase our already sufficient steering. But mainly it's for when I'm hauling those packages. Because if I haul like a bunch of packages, it definitely slows down the steering. All right, so that should give us some more oomph. I mean, I could change the bearings and go even tighter, but I don't think I need to. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's out of the water far enough where a shark ain't gonna get it. It is gonna add some weight to the front, though. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let's get the boat back in the water. Alright, I want it that way. There we go. Sitting kind of low in the water, though. I mean, not terrible, but yeah, see how the front's lower now? It's actually below the float top thing. And the nice thing with this is, if I want, I can keep adding more propellers to the stack. Pretty much as long as I want. Now, of course, it's going to add more weight. Maybe I should put more flotation things on the side here. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We will give it a try. No? Okay. How's my crops doing? They are done. I think I'll take these seeds back to the raft this time. Alright, let me give you a hug. There you go. Okay. Alright, that's all good and good. Let's put away a few things, like, for instance, that. Alright, so we don't need that anymore. There we go. Alright, so we got our extra propulsion, everything's planted. Now let's head out. See how this works here. Well, not that it needed it, but the steering is definitely more responsive. Whee! Of course, it does change the whole steering dynamic, and it lifts the front out of the water more, so it's kind of like missing some stuff. It grabs some things, but some of it's going underneath. Let's turn the engine down one. Where is you? Well, I mean, one thing I could do to remove weight is to empty this chest and put it in storage. Just grab one more. Well, you know what? Yeah, I got empty. So I need to grab as much as I can. And I'll just dump this overboard. I know it seems like a waste, but it's not, because I can get... What are you doing? He disappeared on his own. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll just... Seems like a waste, but it isn't, because I can get as much of it anytime I want. Alright. There. Now I can pick up that, get rid of that weight. It's not much, but every bit helps. When I finish getting enough stuff for the spud guns, I'll get some of these crop plots picked up and put into storage. That'll help too. Let's grab this stuff while I'm stopped. Yeah, one speed slower is a little better. But those nets are still kind of high. I mean, I could drop the nets down one block. Yeah, see, it missed that plastic. Yeah, the nets are a little too high out of the water now. And there was something else I was thinking of. See, I could add one straight piece to send those propellers down one, which would allow them to bend even more, which might be enough of an angle to kind of push the back of the raft upward. That would be possible. Whether it would work, I would have to try, because yeah, see, my catch nets are missing half this stuff now. The only thing they really grab is the barrels, because those stick up higher. But not that I need a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'm pretty self-sufficient, but you know, the nets are just kind of a waste now. I mean, the fertilizer is always good, you know, pick that up. Oh yeah, see, another thing that's causing the nets to go even higher is the force twisting that front assembly. It's not much, but it's just that little added angle that pulls them up out of the water even more. Yep. So I should probably lower the nets one block. That would solve everything without having to do a bunch of re-engineering. Oh! That rock was actually high enough to cause an issue. Sorry, shark, not today. I mean, the other thing I could do is add a controller and twist those front propellers downward at like a 30-degree angle. I think I want to go around to the other side. Like right in this area here. And we're going to actually turn around. Whee! Oops. Oh, 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 turn that way. There we go. Okay, that was horrible. Okay, that's okay. That's not bad. Oh, look at that. All the plants are done. Fantastic. Ah, there you is. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Anything good? Oh, yeah, component kit. Oh, another one. Get back here. So every time you swing your hammer, you slow down, so you gotta kind of time it right. You gonna come back or not? I don't think he's coming back. Just like that, we have very few component kits. Got a bunch of sunshakes, though. Which I don't need right now. We have enough, I believe. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's enough. And don't need these right now, so I'll put these in here. Hey, another beautiful morning. The weather is always the same. Alright, so we need to rig up for getting our fruit crates. So we need that. I hope I got enough room for all the fruit. I think I do. Put that up there, that down there. Got all these extra potatoes for no reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 12 crates. That's a lot of crates to haul back. But I think we can do it. I might even add more propellers on the front. Okay, so let's grab that, make this up. Any day now. Yeesh. Probably should have rotated backwards. Oh, come on, every time? There we go. Alright. I want to see the arrow. Perfect. Doesn't matter which one we do first. Let's slow that down just to kind of be cautious. I've never experienced a glitch with the feeding mechanism not taking something, but I've seen other people experience glitches with the oh, wrong position. Oh, it's not grabbing in the middle because of the thing. Okay, small issue. Oh, that's not going to go on because I didn't put it back far enough. I messed up. Oh, and now the rotation is off. Of course it is. See, I had it like that last time. See, the problem is I made this base shorter than I usually do, which kind of goofed me all up. So, need to kind of remember that for next time. Okay. That. Alright, so we are in the blueberry slot. We are loaded with blueberries. Okay. I think we did good. Oranges, right? I'm gonna be messed up again, ain't I? Nope, I'm good. Okay. So, yeah. No problemo. Alright, so while that's doing that, my boat's over there this time, so let's grab my blocks. Set up a thingy, probably like right here, I think. That'll be good. I think that's close enough. The reason why you got to do multiple stations like this is because there is a limit to how far you can move items with a weld tool. When you go from one chunk to another, you lose the weld point. So, just a little FYI there. I'm not going to be fussy. And this is why I love the weld method, because it doesn't matter how many crates you're moving. As long as you keep it as one singular welded structure, you just move them all at once. So I already got the pillar And that all at once. Alright, now the only other thing is you gotta separate them to weld them. Now when you're holding something like this, if you left click, it'll place it. If you right click, it drops it. So just keep that in mind, because if you place it on the ground, you won't be able to weld it. But if you drop it, you will. And the last one's already free floating, so we're good on that. Okay, so I want that point, just like I had before, and this shark is going to be an absolute fucking bastard. Get out of here. You can't hurt my raft, but I still don't know if you can hurt these crates. And I do not want to take a chance. I'll make sure I grab the right weld points. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And just like that, the rotation gets messed up. Not sure how that happens. Again, why? Why does the rotation change? Alright, that's 5. I need 6 on each side. Stop with the rotation changing. You know, if anybody can explain to me why it changes the rotation when you go to grab something, I would really love to hear it. Alright, last one. I'm so glad that shark hasn't come back. Okay, looking good. We're sitting lower in the water. Not by much, though. Okay, we got our 6 crates. I mean, our 12 crates, 6 on each side. Did I? No, that's symmetrical. No, wait a minute. What happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, no. Where's the... Oh, I forgot one. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Is that going to be able to go down? I don't think that can go down. Darn it. Okay. So, I need to move this one. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot that guy. Oh, there's a cow over there. Okay. Let's get this. What if I put it, like, on the outside? that. Come on, let's get in the water. There we go. See, if you're swimming, you can actually move at full speed. Where did I put that? I forget. Does it matter? Probably not. Okay, there we go. Now we got them all. Alright, and good to go. Let's see how much slower we are. Oh, I guess at the logbook destination. Turn that off. Turn that on. Where are we going? That way. We're definitely slower, but not terrible. Well, the nets are low enough in the water now. Steering's decent. Steering is decent. Not as quick as before all this weight, but decent. Alright, I will see you guys there. Alright, we are back on the Trader Island. I'm busy unloading these crates. Where's that shark? I do not want him destroying a crate. Okay. He wasn't really going for the crate, which is good. Now, what I think I'm going to do is, there's no way I'm going to do 12 crates on that little truck, but I could make a trailer, which I think I'm going to do. Then we can get all of them in one shot. So, to do that, I'm going to need more wheels. I got plenty of stuff to do it. Excellent. What do you think? Probably 4, right? Do I have any more wax? I do! Okay, 4 tires, gonna need bearings. I need 4 bearings for the wheels. I'm also gonna need bearings for the tow hitch. So I need it to pivot up and down. I need it to pivot left and right. And rotate, right? So 3. Okay. And the rest is just blocks, so no big deal. I'm not going to put suspension on it. And I'm going to want this lightweight, so I'm thinking we'll do it out of plastic. I know plastic's not very durable, but I really don't need it to be durable. I mean, I I don't think there's any chance of anything attacking it. I could put it up in the air like I do with the truck. Is that gonna work? I don't know. I'm running out of plastic. Alright, so what I can do is that. And let me make one extra bearing. And a T-piece. Let's just do the small one. Craft. So that's going to give me up and down. So let's pull that for now. Grab bearing. Put that there. Grab a T-piece. That'll go there. Bearing. And then block, and then weld. Oh, it's not on the lift. It's not on the lift. Oh, crap! I put all those on there and I can't move. I can't put my truck on a lift because the thing and the thing. Arg! Oh, why? Why? Crappity crap. I'm gonna have to take those off. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do this. Darn it. Okay. So now I can weld this proper. Good. I need rotation. Like that. I need now a vertical T-piece. Like that. Then these guys. One there. One there. Actually, let's pull that one for now so I can weld it properly. That'll go there. 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 Weld. There we go. So that gives me up and down, rotation, and left and right. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. I think that will be good. The only thing is interference when you take a sharp corner. So I'm going to want to make that longer. I think that'll be alright. Can I grab the weld point? Thank you. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think this will be good. So the wheel height should be 1 block low. I probably don't need 4 wheels. Right? Let's do the wheels there. See how that works. I think that's the correct ride height. Alright, so let's see. Well, yeah, with all the weight in it, definitely. That should be just fine. Okay, I think we're good. But I'm going to need a lot of blocks to fill this in. Have I got an excess of anything? Maybe the... I had the net block, right? Yeah, net block. Let's grab that. Okay. That's fairly lightweight. And I still don't have enough. Alright, let's make a little more net block, I guess. Well, it's not enough, but I can make more. One more stack, that's all I need. And good morning! We are ready to load up again. Got our trailer all attached. Okay, so the truck's all loaded. I gotta load up the trailer. Okay, we are loaded up with a dozen fruit crates. Our suspension is crying. That's better. Alright, looks good. Let's go turn these in. Works perfectly! Plenty of power to get up the hill. Oh, just made it. Ah. Try to get them all on at once, I don't know. Yep, we're good. There we go. That should give us enough for 3 more spud guns. Okay, spud gun. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Alright. So that gives both me and Andy a spud gun, and there we go. And I'll be able to turn 2 spud guns into harpoon guns. Alright. Now the nice thing is, even though like the trailer is attached with bearings and it pivots all over the place, I should still be able to weld it up. It might hang down some, but I think it'll still be high enough. We'll find out. We'll find out. I mean, worst case scenario, I can detach the trailer and weld it separately. Ah, no, 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 no. No brakey vehicle. Okay. Yeah, let's weld it so that it's facing forward. So like that. Why is it upside down? Okay, so it's not high enough. Okay. What's an easy thing to do? Do I want to detach it? And then just weld it separately? I suppose I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. So all I need to do is pull that. That won't affect any of the bearings. Then I can use this. To weld it on, like say, like that. There we go. And it's not too hard to reassemble that the next time I need it. Excellent. Yes. Alrighty. So, what do we need to turn the spud gun into a harpoon gun? Oh, component kits. Metal 3 ain't too bad, but component kits I don't have. Yeah, I'm short on component kits. I could do one, but not the other. Alright, so metal 3, I have a little bit here. I'm going to need to make more. And it was 10 each, so well, the 5 doesn't help me then, because I still need to make 2 stacks. You know what? I'll make some component kits. Why not, right? I got some circuit boards. All I need is 3 more. So that'll mean I need 6, because it takes 2 circuit boards. Right? Yeah, 2 circuit boards each. I need beeswax and metal 1. The beeswax should be done by now. Yep. Okay, so that'll give me 1, 2, 3. That'll give me just enough. I will be completely out of component kits, but we'll find more. Alright, so I have 1 extra on that. I can put that there. Okay. Now I got 2 wheels I don't need. I got room in here. There we go. That's going to take a little while. While that's cooking, we need to make some harpoons. It requires metal 1. We are running short on metal 1. But I do want to make, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll do 30 for now. I do have some scrap metal, so I can do some more metal 1. Alright, while the rest of those are cooking, I'm going to start heading to Scrap City. Alright, so let's go. Logbook. We don't need the trader anymore, but we do need Scrap City. So, put that in the water, back her up. Scrap City is that away. How's my fuel doing? Still haven't lost a bar yet on the fuel. Man, this thing is so fuel efficient. How's my net height? I was going to move those down. We're fine for now. Scrap City, here we come. You know what? Let's try to do a little modification here. I have a extra controller. I'm going to have to bump that up to level 2 though, which means we're going to need, unfortunately, more component kits. But while I have the stuff, let me make these. 1, 2. Okay. So that's done. Out of the way. So we're going to need a bunch more circuit boards. I know I have some, but I don't want to keep depleting my supply of everything. Okay, so circuit boards, like plastic, scrap metal, and glue. You know what? I'm not too stocked up on glue either, so let's grab at least a little bit down here. Whatever we can find. Get away from me! Stay on target. Ooh. Man, I haven't got a single 3-drop yet. It's all 1s and 2s. There's a 3-drop. Alright, that'll be enough for now. I don't think it takes a tremendous amount to bump this up. Yeah, it just takes 2 component kits to bump that up 1. Alright, so... glue. Like I said, plastic and scrap metal. A bunch of plastic. We're good on plastic. And we got some scrap metal in here too, so that's good. Okay. So this. Okay, there we go. So now we need the circuit boards, metal one, and more beeswax. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh, almost 15 minutes left. Okay, so I'm going to have to use some of our stock, which isn't much. I only need 2. Alright, metal one. I got some more metal one there. And good morning again. Extra water, there we go. Let's take a look. How much fuel do we use? 6 fuel. All that driving and only 6 fuel used. I had, yeah, a ton of extra fuel in here. So what I'm going to try to do with this controller is rotate this arm backwards so that the front actually gets pulled down by the force of the propellers. Of course, controller bearings are not infinitely strong, so I may not have to put any angle into it at all. The force of the propellers might pull it back just enough. Alright, so now I got the 2 component kits. I can upgrade this to give me 2 bearings, 1 for each side. I want to put this somewhere out of the way. Like, maybe... yeah, we'll put it right there. No chance of that being in the way of anything, I don't think. Alright. Now the other thing I probably should do is change this arrangement to 2 pistons, 1 on each side. Of course, I'll need to put the boat on a lift to do that, because I'll have to weld something somewhere, wherever I, you know, have the thingy. I can weld these back on without it being on a lift, because that'll be a separate entity. And you can weld a separate entity onto another separate entity without having it on a lift. But you can't weld 2 components of the same entity unless you're on a lift. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Now, as soon as I disconnect this, it's going to fall all the way to the bottom. I know it is. So maybe I should do this modification on land. Yeah, I'll do this modification on land, unfortunately, because I'll end up having to swim all the way to the bottom just to grab this thing again, and it'll probably be in a weird orientation. Yeah. Unless I disassemble the entire thing into my inventory, which I could do. No, we'll get to land first. Okay, we'll continue. And I will see you there. Now, the one thing I know about Scrap City is it is kind of dangerous, so it's probably not the best place to be putting my vehicle on land and working on it. However, maybe there's an island that I can stop at, like this one right up in front of us on the left. I don't know what kind of island that is. It doesn't look like an ember island. Maybe... I don't know. I don't get enough visual detail to tell what kind of island it is right now. We'll check it out. Maybe it's an island I could work on. I just saw something fly through the air over here. What the heck was that? There's more things flying through the air. What the heck is going on? What is going on? Okay, I recognize this island. It just has a bunch of sleep pods, like, all over the place. It's an island I could work on. There we go. We'll just crab crawl our way up there. It's a rather cumbersome amphibious vehicle. You know what? I could use the wood anyway. Let's get these trees out of the way. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no robots on this island. But there might be one or two chests we could break open. Ah, I'm stuck. Well, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ah, keep getting hung up on things. Nothing in there. Oh, there's one. Soil and carrot seeds. How about a component kit or two? Come on. Can't get into that one like that. How about this one? No? Nothing? I think I went in this one already, didn't I? Yeah, I went in that one. Can I get into this one? I can, but there's nothing in here. Oh, come on. Let's see. How about this one? Aha! Another chest. Excellent. What do we got? What do we got? Bunch more stuff I don't need. Okie dokie. This one's completely buried on that end. How about this end? Ah! Completely buried on that end. What do we got in here? Anything? Nothing. Okay. How about these? That one's filled with sand for some reason. This one doesn't have anything in it. Ah! Why would that one be filled with sand? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Well, I got a couple of things. Nothing we really needed, but that is okay. At least we got a safe spot to work on our vehicle. Alright, so what we are going to do, we are going to pull this, and we need those extra bearings we had. I used the seat. There we go. I need two. Alright, so we got the bearing. That's what we needed. Put the bearing there. And metal 3 block back on. Like that. I don't want to take it off the lift, so let's do this. There, now I can reach that. Put it on there. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. So I'll do the same on this side. Pull that block. Bearing. Block. Bit of a boost up here. So I can grab that. Put it on there. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. So now, and I don't even have to hook this up to a switch because it's just going to be holding a position. That's all it's doing. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should set an angle to begin with, or if I should just see how much it bends, because it's definitely going to twist. You know what? While I have this on a lift, let's do the double piston thing, because that piston was just sitting there. It wasn't actually connected to anything. So this actually has a space, which it wasn't supposed to have. I ended up, when I moved it forward one block by accident. So what I can... Yeah, let's do that. Let's fix that problem. It's not a problem, but I'd rather have it up against... Yeah. So let me just clear a little spot here. Let's pull that. That shouldn't mess anything up. And then we can just weld it back on. Or should I just redo the whole thing and then weld it back on? No, let's weld it back on now. There we go. Then I can... Okay. Yeah, see, that's where it was supposed to be. Alright, and what I'll do is I'll put... Can I take that block without it falling apart? I should be able to. Because I kind of want to make that the jack point. I don't want to go right on the edge. I want to go in one. And I want to replace that with metal 3, which I think I have. Yes, extra metal 3 blocks. So, crossing fingers. Yes! Excellent. Okay. So now the piston... Do I want it right up against? No, I don't, do I? Let's move the seat. I want it back one. Okay. So, I think I have a little bit more of that. Oh, just 2. Alright, that's not enough. So, let's do this. Just to keep it all the same material. Okay, there we go. So we got to go up 1 and then back 3. So 1. Now does that weld? It looked like it welded. I was thinking I was going to have to weld it separately, but that showed the weld thing. Alright, let's risk it. Nope. Why do you hate me? Okay, it's an easy fix. Let's just grab that and put it back. Okay, now we're welded. See, I knew I was going to have to weld that. I just, I had high hopes. And those hopes were dashed. Okay, so now I can remove that, and that's no longer necessary. Pick that up. Okay. I gotta pick that up too. So replace that with that. Okay. Yeah, and now let's do it the right way this time. So we do that, that, and that, and then this, and then weld them together. There we go. Okay. So now we want max range, max speed, max range, max speed, and the wiring was from this excellent, and of course this needs to be rewired as well. This to this. Okay, seat to steering, seat to steering, engine, bearing, and okay, so the only thing is engine rotation. It needs to go that way. And it needs to go that way. Okay. And I need to put my seats back. Alright, so this is empty, so I can pick that up. I can put my seat back, which is no longer painted, unfortunately. So put that there, and I can put that back as well. Pick that up, grab the other seat. Put that and that. Okay. So that's all back together. Why didn't these pistons extend though? Switch is off. Those should be extended. Am I not on the lift anymore? I'm still on the lift. Oh no, they only extend when I take it off the lift. There we go. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. Have I got my paint? Yeah, I got my paint tool. There we go. Alright, so the Q and this one. There we go. Can I paint that? Sure, why not? I don't know why, I just like this color. It's like bright and cheerful. Okay. I think we're good. I mean, I probably should have done those out of Metal 3 as well, but they're really not in a dangerous position, you know what I mean? I think what I'd like to do, though, is do at least one more net on each side. So let's do that. What do we need for the nets? There it is. Okay, plastic, metal one. Right? We'll see how much those bend with the force. If it's not enough, I can adjust the angle. Hopefully it's not too much. That'd be a bummer. I always get hung up on something. Come on, get in the water. Yeah, that's facing forward. Okay. What is that? There we go. Excellent. We are back in business, baby. Okay. So, where were we going? That way. Okay, so we gotta go to the right. So, put that in the water. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't bend at all? I did not expect that. Let's lift them back up. I did not expect those bearings to hold perfect like that. I thought the force would bend them. All right. So let's change the angle. Okay, that one's going in the wrong direction, but that's an easy fix. We just need to change that. Now, if 15, when you're adjusting this, it goes in 15-degree increments. You can hold down Shift to do 1-degree increments. So if 15 is too much, we can bump it back down, you know, by individual degrees. Of course, going backwards, which we don't do that often anyway, is going to force it in the wrong direction, but that's okay. All right. So put that in the water. Let's back it up. All right, so how's the front? Actually, we could do more. I don't think I'd want to do much more, but it could definitely do more. But that does put the nets a little lower. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the new nets on. That's all right. That's okay. That's an easy. That's an easy one. All right. So the nets were in here, and we need to grab that and grab the net. Oh, that's going to affect that. Dang. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. See, I should have put a pipe piece there. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's still rotated back. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, we'll put it that way. Okay, that works. Yeah, I think that angle pulls the nets in just enough so that they should grab everything now. We'll find out right here. Yep, we get everything. Alright, that's good. Cool beans. Ah, look at that. We've got the hay maze tile as an island. That is kind of cool. That's another fun tile to make a base on. You know, if you're playing that style. I don't think there's anything special in the maze, but you know what? We can stop and check it out. I know there's some trees in the maze, which is kind of odd. But if it's like vanilla, there's nothing in the middle other than a tree. Which you would think, you know, having something special like this, a maze, you know, I mean, this tile took a lot of work to make. You'd think they would put something special in the middle, like a couple of gold chests or something. But nope. Yeah, here's the center of the maze. It is just a tree. No chests. Nothing. And of course, if you want to see the whole layout, you can just pop your lift down. Yeah, there's some hay bales that have a different color, but other than that, it's just an empty maze. What are you gonna do, right? Yep, just trees. Just trees. Oh, hey! There's a scrap raft that's up on top of a rock. How does that even happen? Oh, that is funny. And I wonder what's going to happen. Like when it disappears, usually it sinks in the water, but being on the rock... What's going to happen? Anything? Or is it just going to sit there? Wow, it's not disappearing. Was this placed here, like, deliberately? Or did it randomly spawn in this weird position? And something about it not being in the water stops it from disappearing? Oh, wait a minute. I'm hearing the noises, but I'm not seeing anything disappear. This is weird. Yeah, nothing's disappearing. It's just making the noises. Okay, here's one for the books. A scrap raft out of water. Makes noises, but doesn't disappear. Can't put it on a lift. It's too heavy to move. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's making smoking animations. This is weird. Yeah, if I could move it, I would, but it ain't moving. I could probably try backing my boat up to it, putting a hoop around it, and maybe yanking it off the rock. But I don't know if I could even do that. All right, well, you have fun smoking away. That's funny. Okay, so there is Scrap City right there. I'm going to save Scrap City for the next episode. So you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me again.